You waving? Well, you girls are little camera stars. I feel like every video my hairline gets just a little bit higher. She's going back. But good morning. This is Saturday morning here. What you just saw, that opening clip, was my little family breakfast there, and we had boysenberry syrup. Hit the like button or comment below if you've ever had boysenberry syrup. It was a gift that just arrived this week from a viewer of the channel and a guy I'm building a knife for, so thank you so much, Doug. Man, it was so good. My wife enjoyed it so much as well, and it was a real treat, so thank you so much for that. Saturday, but I don't take Saturdays off. At this point, Sundays is my one day off a week, just because this time of year especially I can't afford to take that much time off. But right now I'm making a few hat patches because we're out of the triple black and we have a couple store orders I need to fulfill, so we've got to make some patches. Super busy day, a little bit of a day in the life, a little bit of showing you guys some different craft work and giving you some updates. So I hope you enjoy the video. Hit the like button right now if you would do that, and make sure you stay for the length of the video. Now, along with getting those store orders and stuff ready, of course my knife work, everything's still going on. We are entering into fall, which is Newfoundland hobbyist time, so I have been crazy busy trying to build up and get ready for that. I was doing some late night editing last night, getting the sponsor reel ready and the intro ready that will go in every single video. I'll throw those up on the screen there now, just to give you guys an idea of, one, who's sponsoring the show, so you can get a head start on supporting them if you would like to do that. And also, I'm tired. And also, so you can see that intro to get you pumped up. The Newfoundland Hobbyist is sponsored by paulsfinest.com, Mid-Island Motorsports, located in Springdale, wildmedkits.ca, and Robinson's General Store, located in Middle Arm. The Newfoundland Hobbyist is sponsored by edgeproinc.com, ABS Busing in Middle Arm, By the Sea Inn and Cafe, located in Kings Point, and Noble's Timber Mart, with locations in Springdale and Bay Verte. So just to really bring you guys inside the loop, let you know what I've been up to. So this is the porch on the front of my house. Let me show you guys real quick with a drone shot where this house is stationed. So right in the side of a hill, which is kind of the case, that's the way my town is set up here. So of course we get a lot of snow, you get a lot of runoff. In the early years of this house being built, there wasn't proper drainage set up, and there was a real bad spring runoff, which caused a lot of water to run beneath the house, washing out one or two of the concrete piers, settling a section of the house, and so that's what I've been at here, tearing up all this floor in under the house with a whole bunch of hydraulic jacks and push the house up into place, sorry. So that was quite a serious project. Then the last couple days, it's bright in here, I've been working setting up my wife's office here. So plaster, paint, new flooring, and she's excited over that, all the trim. Just finished up the trim, did the flooring yesterday as well. But she's got a beautiful little office here now. So obviously that has slowed down some content production. That has slowed down a lot of different types of production, but I'm still working through knife orders and just finishing up some leather work here now that I'm hoping to completely finish today, so those can mail out Monday. Got a few straps there for orders from the shop. We're preparing some patches. I have to put a set of fog lights in the truck. I'm hoping to get that done today. But lots of work. I'm hoping for an extremely productive Saturday because I need it here. things I'm really thankful for, really grateful for, is the order in which I've learned all the crafts of knife making. What I've seen a lot lately is knife makers coming onto the scene that have just learned different skills just to make do. So a new knife maker manages to make a knife, it looks good, but now he needs a sheath to hold the knife. So he buys some leather and he comes up with sort of an excuse for a sheath, because the sheath is the afterthought. The way it happened for me, I'm not saying I'm superior or anything like that, but before I ever had the ability to make a knife, I was working leather. I was a leather worker, building sheaths for all other knife makers' knives and for different production knives, and doing leather work for axes and slings and things for different people all over the world. So I don't want to use the word mastered, but I really learned leatherwork. And I was sharpening. I had a sharpening business, Atlantic Sharpening, and I was sharpening for people all over the world before I ever started knife making. And my skills were all broken down in this way. So by the time I got to knife making, actually building a knife right from scratch by myself, no aspect is an afterthought. Have a look at the color of this leather. Isn't that beautiful? It's a double dyed ox blood, so it's a little darker than an ox blood. Wet molded, fits a case trapper and a buck 110. Hasn't been oiled, so it still has a very matte finish on it yet. Double clip. Check out that stitching. And this right here, this is a really cool package. This is a buck 110 that lived, I believe, roughly 30 years of the early part of its life in a submarine by a member of the US Navy. Spent a lot of time under the sea. It's got some cool stories. It was sent in. The owner of it, an older gentleman, watched my video, one of my buck 110 restoration or scale replacement videos, and he decided to do a restoration on it himself, and he did an awesome job. It's beautiful. This thing looks pretty mint there now. But he wanted to send it in after watching one of my videos and get the blade properly sharpened, get the scales replaced, get the tang filed, and get the sheath restored. The sheath is in really great shape. I did a little restoration on it last night. I polished the snap there. I cleaned up the steel hardware. I did a re-dye because it had that broken leather look. It really faded out. So I did a re-dye. Now I'm about to oil it. Some gold and ink oil will really put some life back into the sheath. Bring the leather back to life. Restore some of that oil.
I believe today that there's a place called Mount Calvary, where Jesus gave his life.
Okay, we're going to pause to give you a little bit of context. What you're seeing here right now is at my local church. This is no more than 15 minutes after you saw me sitting down, stitching that sheath. You can see I'm in the same work clothes. I am down pre-recording a Sunday service. The reason I'm putting this in is because I've had a few requests lately to start including a few more personal things and a few more of my own personal hobbies that you guys don't usually have privy to. One of that is, or one of those hobbies is my music. I've been playing music since I was just a kid. Drums was one of my main instruments growing up. Bass, guitar, those are my three main instruments I play. But what you're seeing here now is a little bit of drumming. Like I said, pre-recording for a Sunday service. So you can listen. If you really don't want to listen, you can skip to somewhere 1620, 1630 or so, and you'll be on the other side of this.
And the songwriter said, there are things, as we travel this earth-shifting sands, that transcend all the reason of man. But the things that matter the most in this world can never be held in our hands. We're going to sing this old tune this morning. God bless you. There are things as we travel this earth-shifting sand that transcend all the reason of man. But the things that matter the most in this world,
So we were just recording, you just saw the insider information there. We're recording for tomorrow's Sunday service. The way it works, we usually have open air service, it's called. So we'll set up outside at a local park, and it'll be like a driving type thing, but it's supposed to be bad weather tomorrow, so we'll pre-record and there'll be an online service uploaded. If you're interested, if someone out there is interested in checking that out, if you go on Facebook and search Bayview Pentecostal Tabernacle, you'll find the church that I attend, and you'll be able to see that recorded service. Just finishing up these knives here now, guys, getting them ready for mailing, getting them oiled up so they can ship out on Monday. So remember when I show them to you, I'm gonna give you guys some inside looks here. These are all custom orders from clients, but remember when I show them to you, they're going to be smudgy and stuff because they're already covered in oil for shipping. But have a look. This is a Prevail, like we made for Troy Bullock, 13 Prevail in 3/16 stock. Oh, that fresh fit. It's nice. Here it is, forged finish as requested. And we have that British Racing green with black micarta, brass pins. It's a serious knife right there. Beautiful sheath. Now we have another Prevail here. This is a beautiful piece of leather, huh? Very clean. Brass rivets. And this is a gorgeous handle. Let me just clean this up a little bit so you can appreciate it. There is that Prevail. Check out the swedge. Forged finish again. Camel micarta with a thick orange liner. That is tasty. Here we have a Tuckamore in that same configuration. Same handle configuration, so that's a forged finish. Scandi grind on this Tuckamore. That same camo and orange. Beautiful. I love the Tuckamore. I love the Tuckamore pattern. Here's the Tuckamore, which is an extra I put in. It may be sold. I was going to make it available, but I think I have an email in my inbox that says someone wants it, so you can inquire. But another Tuckamore pattern, forged finish, Scandi grind, and check out this gorgeous handle material. Purple dyed box elder burl with a white liner. Oh, that's just so rich. A stabilized wood, so it is quite hard and durable still. White liner just sets it off, a little contrast. But what beautiful figuring in this piece. Oh my goodness. Just so rich. Two more unique pieces in the batch here now. This is a custom. So it's sort of based off a Tuckamore pattern. It's modeled after what's called the Skookum bush tool. I don't do any direct replicas, so it's not exactly that. I don't copy patterns. But that is essentially the idea here. So we did an olive green micarta. Notice it's shaped quite similar to the Tuckamore. Scandi grind, very nice Scandi. Just lovely. We did a white liners with that OD green or sort of an olive color micarta. We did two thong tubes here, so these are tubes instead of pins. Very nice. And then we have that pummel on there. Notice how the tang just transitions, all one piece. All one piece. That's a beautiful knife. I really like the look. It's the first time I've done a welded pummel like that, but I really like it. It's not going to be my last time. The color too, chosen by the customer. So good. And then we have another Prevail. Dark color sheath here, dark leather. Some nice figuring in the leather here. But have a look. This one is just, oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. we have a Prevail here. Polished flats. That saber grind. And check out those scales. This is one of the most beautiful pieces of stabilized wood that I've ever had come in the shop. Dyed green, of course. It's not naturally like that. We did a fine white liner. Oh. That is just so nice. The brass pins. That is as rich as it gets right there. Again, smudgy. This is, of course, is a nice polish, but see that? See that oiled finish on there? That's to keep it protected good in shipping. Alright guys, now this is an old video you're watching here, one I recorded several years ago. It's up on my YouTube channel if you go way back to the video log, but this is just a closeout because I didn't film an intro on Saturday. And here I am Monday editing this, and I'm not ready to go out and take the camera and film something. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. I hope you like this little kind of insider view. If you're looking to purchase a knife from me, weederfan.business@gmail.com, and we can talk about that. And let me know if there's something else you'd like to see in my videos. If there's something you'd like info on, something you'd like me to start including, I'd love to hear your guys' ideas. If you're here all the way to the end of this video, which is a long one for me, I truly appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.